Hey everyone, welcome back.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Alright, so welcome to my channel if you are new, but alright, we like to do reactions, commentary, story times, makeup, a little bit of everything. We do some cooking over here, so it's a little bit of everything for everyone. If that's your vibe, go ahead and subscribe. What did y'all? You saw the title, we have to talk about it. Alright, Michael Blackson's life is a hot mess express. All right, and we have to talk about it. All right. He made a recent debut on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Yes, Love and Hip Hop Miami. So sorry, I had a brain fart. And his lovely fiance is pregnant, about to pop, and then we see later in the episode he has another girl pregnant, literally ready, about to pop. Like, oh my god, it is insane. All right, I just don't understand. What is it that these ugly ass dudes be saying to these girls? What do they say? Like, money cannot make you that look that good. Like, I will never understand. Michael freaking burnt chip at the bottom of the chip basket. Blackson. All right, I'm not even talking stuff. All right, because my dad is like dark skin, like that, dark black man, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, I'm just saying, homie is not that great looking textbook attractive wise. Okay, we're all ugly to someone, we're all attractive to someone. Everyone has a their type, and I feel like personally for me, there is someone for everyone. Bottom line, okay. I just can't wrap my head around what is it that men like that say to beautiful women. It's Future, it's who else gets so many women and is just like not that genuinely attractive to me. Those two specifically, Future and Michael Blackson. I'm like, y'all are not that attractive. Like, how like, what is it that you say to these women? Y'all must have a magic mouth, a magic peen. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Could someone elaborate in the comments, please? Because I just don't get it. I don't get it. All right, Michael Blackson's life is a hot mess express, and we are here to talk about it. All right, everyone has drama. All right, and his just happens to be the one that we're talking about at the moment. All right, so Michael Blackson's life is a hot mess express, and we're talking about it. Let's go.
When it comes to relationships, Michael Blackson and Rada were never exactly
Rada.
That
was her name. Rada.
Their union was built on an open door policy that let side chicks come and go like DoorDash deliveries. There you go.
Ew. For why?
We just got started. Already being messy. Okay. Let's go. While most couples argue about chores or finances, these two were negotiating the terms of infidelity. Rada tried to keep the peace, smiling through interviews as Michael proudly declared his inability to keep his dangling in his pants.
So she was okay with that. You have to be okay with this.
But you can only play with fire for so long before the whole damn block goes up in flames. Right now, this man's mess is burning hotter than a fish fry on Juneteenth. This right here is a 3-ring circus.
First of all, bottom line, homeboy's like 50 something, pushing 60, in all honesty. Like, I don't understand. And then it's like, as a man, you ever get tired of just smashing women all the time, or randos, or like whatever? And then it's like, can we get to the bottom root as to why you feel the need to just give your body away all the time? Like, I understand when it comes to intimacy, men and women are not the same, okay? We have similar needs, but it is different in the aspect of how we approach intimacy and all those things. And one thing I'll never understand is how men and boys are always taught to just sow their royal oats and not really think about the mental, spiritual, emotional effect on giving your body away like that. People don't understand that when when you're intimate with someone, you you build some type of attachment with them. You know what I mean? Like there's a connection there. There's a bond, you know? Homeboy needs therapy, in my opinion. It's like, you're too old to be running the streets trying to act like it's the early 2000s and, you know, you at the peak of your career. No, homie. Like, homie is old, okay? Like, cause back in the day, he was young in the early 2000s. He was like, what, in his 20s or something? So yeah, homie is too old to be slanging the dangling all around the community like that. Like, that's not attractive. It's not cute. Health wise, hello. Like, do these guys not think about that, or do they just think about that after they're peeing and it burns? Like, someone elaborate, please. Please elaborate. I just can't.
Complete with a baby announcement, broken promises, and enough embarrassment to make Maury come out of retirement. Michael, you are the father. Use the pappy. Use the pappy. But before we dive deep into Michael's saggy meat clackers, Leslie, what the hell is wrong with you?
Ugh.
What is
RRG, come on.
to the rest of us?
Listen, paying
Come on.
$14.99 a month for a streaming app, and $9.99 a month for a music app, and $12.99 for a fitness app, and more money for a bunch of other.
Sorry for the commercial.
Really? What is it? Explain it to the rest of us. Don't forget to scoop up something to munch on at RRG.
So we trying to figure it out, okay? We want to know
that has an assortment of
what is it, all right? Because
dried goodies and butter toffee peanuts. To give you some better insight into this trifling saga, we have to take you back to sometime around 1995 when 22-year-old Michael got married. Things didn't work out, and he headed back out into the dating world. Now, let's jump ahead to June 2016. By this point, Michael had already been engaged more times than we can count, fathered 4 children from different relationships, and was knee-deep in a long-term relationship with an artist named Georgia Rain. They moved in together after only a few weeks of dating and never hesitated to discuss their relationship with the press. They even appeared on an Oxygen Network reality show called Living with Funny. In May 2016, the drama jumped out like it had somewhere to be when someone hacked Instagram model Lyra Galore's account. Lyra? The girl who used to let Rick Ross play up in her juice box? Yes, Auntie, that girl.
Ooh.
Well, anyway, someone hacked Lyra's DMs and exposed all the celebrities she was chatting with, including Mike Epps, Ocho Cinco, and Michael, of course. The DMs were innocent enough. Apparently, Michael had an acting opportunity for her. Acting opportunity, my ass. But then, just 1 month later, one of Michael's alleged side pieces decided to blow up his spot. She sent photos of herself to a blog, and the images showed her in the same bedroom Michael shared with Georgia. Oh, hell no. No, the hell she did. No, the hell he did. He and Georgia stayed together and even got engaged, but by Valentine's Day 2018, it was all over. In a social media post, Georgia revealed that all the allegations about him cheating on her were true. And get this, besties, he allegedly stuck his bacon bazooka in more than 4 women during their relationship. In her post, Georgia wrote, "You can never do enough or be enough for a man when he's not mentally strong enough and has never experienced a woman of your pedigree. He had deeper issues than I could fix." She ended her message by saying she had no hate towards him and would send prayers for him and the woman he cheated on her with. She better than me.
Yes, she is.
1 month later, they got back together. Fix it, Black Jesus. But they ultimately broke up again. Okay, thank you for fixing it, Black Jesus. Michael took some time to be single and enjoyed the freedom it brought. But then, sometime around 2020, he took a flight to Las Vegas and ran into Lil Jon at the airport. Yeah! Lil Jon invited him to an event he was DJing at, and Michael agreed to go. While there, Lil Jon introduced him to Rada. According to Michael, Rada had previously been in a relationship with one of Lil Jon's friends, and she remained close to Lil Jon after the relationship ended. Oh, so they were just passing her around, huh? That what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to say? That what it sounds like to me. Michael and Rada became friends with benefits for about a year, and then Rada asked them if they could get more serious. Michael agreed, but he told her he wasn't going to keep his dangalang to himself.
You know, so she was okay with that. You have to be okay with this, and she was okay with it, and that's why I made her my girl.
And the thing about it was the first time I was actually upfront with somebody.
So why was Rada so willing to allow her man to dip his sausage rocket in other women's fish tacos?
Right? Why?
She told the Shade Room.
I've been in a long-term relationship, and I've said this before. You having sex with the same individual for years, it gets boring.
But not everyone was convinced that Rada was
Girl.
okay with sharing her man.
That's just what she's telling us.
It only gets boring if you let it get boring, okay? There are so many ways to make sex and your intimate life fun, okay? And you don't need to have sex to be intimate with someone, okay? You can do, you know, sexy charades. There's like couples games, sexy dice, sexy outfits, role play. Like there's so many things you can do to make your intimacy fun and enjoyable and everything like that in your relationship. It's just up to you. Are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to put in the time, the effort? Are you willing to learn the other person? Like, bottom line, I don't understand that. Like, if you're not gonna pour everything into the relationship or whatever it is you're trying to do with the person, like, then what are you doing? And then it's like, homeboy is like pushing 50, or he is 50. Like, homie is looking old and not young and fresh. Like, are you gonna be like 60 running after 20-year-olds? Because that's freaking disgusting. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Can someone please elaborate in the comments? I don't get it. And Rada, I think she's of Asian descent. I'm only kind of assuming just off of her looks and how she presents herself and things like that. And women like that, they are raised to stick by their man, you know, through almost everything, you know. I've seen it. It's scary, it's creepy, I wouldn't wish that on nobody, and I don't like that for them. I feel like they put up with a lot, you know, and it just sucks because I feel like homegirl's self-esteem is in the gutter. She's beautiful, she's smart, but when it comes to relationship with Michael, she's just she's dumb and in love. And like, I get it, you know, I get it, but homegirl needs to learn her self-worth, in my opinion. Like, yeah, she could be with someone that actually wants to be with her all the time, that, you know, doesn't see her as less than, because, you know, Michael obviously sees her as less than, because if he doesn't want to give up other women, but he expects her to stay faithful to him, that's kind of a double-edged sword.
In order to make herself not feel stupid when he run around and cheat on her. That's all. That's just her getting ahead of it. Oh, I'm down with it. Nobody want that.
They started off by inviting other women into their bedroom. That ain't gonna work. But things spiraled when Rada realized that Michael was also meeting up with women on his own, taking them out on dates and spending a lot of time with them. Well, no,
that part.
She expected. Why say it ain't gonna work, honey? And in case you're wondering, Rada wasn't allowed to have a side dude, but Michael allowed her to have a girlfriend.
Of course.
Like, he says that I can't have a side man, but I can have side chicks. But he got mad at one of my side chicks.
Well, because she was trying to do the same exact thing you told me I couldn't do. She was trying to get in a full relationship with you.
During their 2021 appearance on Couples Therapy,
so
she
weird.
said,
He didn't want to be with just one woman. But I didn't know it was to that extent, honestly.
Unsurprisingly, they just couldn't see eye to eye. And in May 2021, their relationship ended. Rada took to social media and said that although she loved him, he had internal issues that he needed to work on. So Georgia Rain said he wasn't mentally strong enough to be in a relationship, and Rada said he had internal issues. Sounds like somebody needs some therapy. She went on to hint that she called it quits because she had been lied to. But guess what, y'all? They got back together. They also sat down and came to an agreement.
Now, she had a problem with your lifestyle. Did y'all squash that out at one time?
I mean, we've negotiated. You know,
What does that mean?
I'm cutting out on the side business from three a month to maybe one. We negotiated. I'm allowed to have one chick per month.
I know you lying. Bestie, this is the biggest pot of hot stinking mess we've ever discussed. No. In July 2021, Michael appeared on The Breakfast Club, and he invited Rada to join him as he chatted with the hosts. And then, out of nowhere, he started digging around in his pocketbook, brought out a ring, and proposed to Rada right then and there. And of course, she said yes.
Of course she did.
Rada, I love you. You marry me?
Yeah, you thought, girl. You thought.
The years passed by,
You
and
thought.
there was no wedding in sight. Fans started to get a bit suspicious. Fans? What fans? You got fans like that? Raise your hand if you're a Michael Blackson fan. While appearing on Vlad TV, Michael said it just wasn't the right time to tie the knot.
You know what? When we first did it, was trying to, I wanted to set a date, but then it's like I got so overwhelmed with so much other things what I has to do in my career, and I just felt like, I needed to get them things in place.
He lied.
Like what? Get what in place? Because last time I checked, I don't see your name on a comedy circuit nowhere. I don't see you popping up in shows or movies or anything like that. Homeboy recently just popped up on Love and Hip Hop. Like, damn, are y'all that desperate for a check? Like, Jesus, what does Rada do? Like, that was my question also. What does Homegirl do? Or was she just, like, eye candy? I don't know. What does she do? What does she bring to the table? But, yeah, that was a bunch of BS, alright? He probably proposed because he had a feeling she was gonna leave if he didn't, and of course he would do it on a public platform, on the radio show, for everyone to hear and for the people in there to see. Like, see, I'm not a trash ass person. I'm not a community dick ass person. No, sir, you are, because you're still running around pushing 50, trying to get girls. Like, sir, what, sir, like, you're grandpa age at this point. You have grandchildren. Homie got grandchildren, and he's still running around trying to smash, I guess, the early 2000s. Like, sir, take several seats. Be happy someone wants to spend the rest of their life with you, sir. Okay? Be happy about that.
You weren't gonna marry that woman. The media was still obsessed with their relationship for some odd reason. And in June 2024, he told E! News that the key to a happy relationship was simply to have fun. Yeah, with other people. Finally, Rada said, screw the wedding, and allowed Michael to knock her up. They welcomed their son, Mikey, in June 2025. 2 months
this
later,
past
she
summer.
took to Instagram to reveal she was struggling with postpartum depression. Some social media users interpreted her comments as criticism of Michael and his lack of support. Little did they know it was much deeper than that.
Why? What happened?
In October 2025, Michael took to social media to announce that 2 months after Rada gave birth to their son, Mikey, a friend he had known for over 5 years gave birth to his son, King Blackson. Wait a damn minute. How your friend give birth? Friends don't bump ugly, so let's call it what it is. You got your side chick pregnant.
Oh, come on.
Although he said his 2 new sons brought him joy, the blessing cost him his relationship with Rada.
It's about damn time.
Because enough is enough, child. I didn't think she would ever leave that mother sucker alone.
Right.
Rada wasn't the only one who was blindsided by the news. Michael wrote that he didn't tell his adult children until the night before he made his social media post, and his own mom was left in the dark. He ended his message by saying,
Wow.
my apologies to Rada, and I hope she forgives me for the pain I brought to her. I'm going to be the best loving father in the world. To avoid turning into Nick Cannon or Elon Musk, I'm only dating women that ran out of period or had a hysterectomy. This old dirty ninja. Over here at RRG, we're not surprised things ended the way they did. Open relationships sound liberating in theory, but in practice, they often collapse under the weight of human psychology. Most people underestimate how fragile the human ego really is. You can agree to share a body, but you can't control how your soul reacts when love starts feeling like a group project.
That
What
part.
begins as understanding slowly turns into quiet resentment, unspoken jealousy, and emotional exhaustion. At the core of every open relationship lies a dangerous illusion. The idea that detachment equals strength. But true connection requires vulnerability, and vulnerability cannot exist in a space where your partner's affection is constantly being divided. When one person loves deeper, the balance breaks. Michael and Rada's relationship is the perfect cautionary tale. It started as a compromise. She believed allowing him to roam would keep him loyal in spirit, but psychology says otherwise. Studies show that people in open relationships often experience higher rates of anxiety, insecurity, and emotional detachment because they are constantly managing threats to their bond.
Yep.
Now, we know some of y'all are already in the comments talking about monogamy is unnatural. Not everyone wants to be monogamous. I'm in an open relationship and everything is perfectly fine. And to that, Auntie has something to say.
Yeah, hush up with all that "it works for us" nonsense. Y'all the exception, okay? And not the rule. Get it? You got it? Okay, good.
At the age of 52, Michael is facing the reality of juggling
52
across two households. Instead of thinking about retirement, he's out here playing daddy daycare on Delta flights while chasing comedy checks.
Bessie, I know a messy celebrity hate to see you coming, girl. Ooh-wee, child.
He won't be the last man to shoot the club up and conceive a child outside of his relationship. So perhaps it's time for women to start guarding their wombs like Fort Knox. Because when the jokes stop landing and the cameras cut off, the women are left to pick up the pieces. And those babies pay the
Yes,
price
we are.
for grown folks' recklessness. And now Auntie will leave y'all with her final words.
It's time to protect your peace. Okay, protect your body and sit your ass down somewhere.
If you enjoyed this video,
y'all, not pushing 50. Homie is 52. I can't because it's like you're gonna have a 10-year-old and you're gonna be 60. Like, sir, come on now. Like, he in real life, he has to be miserable. He has to be miserable in real life. Like, homie is on a reality TV show, getting the reality TV check. Like, Lord, he's miserable in real life. Lord, pray for it. Lord, take the wheel. Because I can't. It's just too much. It's crazy. Homie is too old to be running around like that. Like, keeping your D wet is not that serious, y'all. Like, it's really not. If you genuinely feel the need to be with more than one person, go to therapy. Figure out the real root of the problem, okay? Because I don't think Michael will ever truly be happy until he goes to therapy and figures out, what it is that he really wants out of life. No one wants to be running around screwing random people on the random. Like, you want that when you're young, not when you're, later on in life in your 50s and 60s. Like, come on now. That is just... Homie's a fool. He's a fool. I don't care. No, he's a fool. But I have to go for now. I love you guys so much. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off in the comments. Yeah, I just hope and pray Rada finds someone that appreciates her and loves her and honors her and cherishes her. And I hope Michael Blackson just gets it together and gets some therapy. That's all I can say. I gave my commentary. I gave my advice. All positive. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I gotta go. Mwah. Bye.